Well, today we're joined by Peter Phillips, who is the brother of Zara Phillips, the son of the Princess Royal. I think you've got a Mike Tindall, who's a brother-in-law in there as well. And all in all, a pretty well-known family, but a very sporting family as well. And he's here at the Olympic Park for a particular reason, which perhaps you'd like to explain.
Yep. So from the 6th to the 9th of June, we're going to host the inaugural Longines Global Champions Tour event here. It's the first time the Global Champions Tour has come to the UK, and it's a hugely exciting opportunity. It's going to be a great event. The first time that we've seen the top 30 riders in the world come back to London since the Olympics last year, and it should be a great spectacle.
Now, just to explain, this is, if you like, show jumping's version of the Diamond League, isn't it? This is going on all over the world.
So there's 13 rounds of the Global Champions Tour, Longines Global Champions Tour, and London will be round 4, and they will be jumping in the main Global Champions Tour class for a €450,000 prize. And then after 13 rounds, whoever's at the top of the league, they win €1 million. So there's a huge amount of money involved. There's a huge amount of pride and prestige involved, and to have this in London, it really makes a huge amount of sense, because with the heritage that the UK has in equestrian sport, the success of the show jumpers last year from Greenwich, it makes complete sense to have a leg of this hugely prestigious tour here in London.
And it would be reasonable to assume, would it not, that the memories of last summer, it's only 10 months away, are still very fresh, and the memories of that fantastic time in Greenwich where the British team were just golden or silver.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, the equestrian sport definitely hit a high last year in Greenwich, and part of our reasoning for trying to get this and pushing so hard to get this event on this year is to maintain the profile of equestrian sport within the UK, and especially show jumping. Show jumping has seen a bit of a renaissance over the last few years with obviously the run up to London, the success in the Olympics, and really now it's up to the sport and up to us to be able to maintain that level of profile. And by hosting what is the richest tour in the world here in London, hopefully we can do that and still provide the household names to people to be able to come along and enjoy.
Now, Greenwich was the venue last summer, obviously, for the Olympics. Obviously, that now isn't a contender for a venue this time. Cases the Garnets you looked at, but you don't really know anybody associated with that place. But I tell you what, this isn't a bad place, is it? You've got the Olympic Stadium behind you, and everybody's immediately going to look back on last summer, and hopefully that whole Olympic spirit will be rekindled.
And that was really, even when we were looking at other locations, the legacy element of what we were trying to achieve through this event was always something we wanted to push to the front. And actually, as you say, coming to the place where so many happy memories were created last summer, it just reinforces the legacy point of view. And with the support that we've had from the Mayor's office and the support that we've had from the London Legacy Development Committee and other people out here at the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park, it really ticks all the boxes about what the legacy meant in terms of bringing sport back to London, bringing world-class sport back to London, and this certainly ticks that box from an equestrian perspective.
Now, you were all over the Olympics last year, weren't you? I mean, we're just talking about the first Saturday where you're at the rowing in the morning, watching Britain win gold, and you were here at this stadium, weren't you, for that magnificent 45 minutes? Jess, Mo, Greg Rutherford. Obviously, you were down in Greenwich quite a lot as well, watching your sister go and win a silver medal. So you were presumably, like the rest of us, just a besotted sports fan.
It was the best 2 weeks ever. I mean, it was you just couldn't get enough of it. And in the build-up and all the rest of it was a bit slow in the build-up, but once it got going and once the medal started to flow, the atmosphere and the people everyone just got so behind it and so into it. The atmosphere was incredible. And if we can recreate even a small piece of that atmosphere here in the 6th and 9th of June, then fantastic. But this is what sport does. It invokes an amazing passion with people, and you know, when you bring the best sport to one of the greatest cities in the world, you know, it's sort of a natural reaction.
And I mean, you're a pretty handy sportsman yourself. Don't be modest. You're a pretty good rugby player. Commiserations are not making the Lions squad, by the way. Back row was a highly competitive area, to be fair. But you played representative rugby, didn't you, in your Callow youth up in Scotland? You worked for the Williams Formula One team, and before that Jaguar as well. So you spent a lot of time on the paddock and by the grid. And you know, your sister's a hugely successful star in equestrianism. Your brother-in-law, Mike Tyndall, he's not had too shabby a career. Your mum, you know, it just goes on.
I think you're interviewing the wrong person.
I think I am, yeah. Where's the rest of your family?
Yeah, no, listen, I mean, sport's always been very important to me and to the family, and now to be able to actually work in it and sort of try and earn a living out of it as well is great. And you know, again, it's just one of those things that's just a passion point. You know, as with anything in life, if you enjoy doing something, you have a passion for something that, then you're gonna get better results, hopefully.
Well, hopefully it's not going to be as noisy as this in June. They're working away right now. You're standing pretty much on the site of where the show job is going to be. It's going to be a magnificent backdrop of the Olympic Stadium and the park behind, and hopefully the sun will shine.
Fingers crossed.
Best of luck.